What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Dolly Dots as we continue through P.S. We Love You 1981. Thank you as always to Chafic. And the next track in the playlist is Circus. It's a single word title. Obviously, the event/entertainment of a circus comes to mind, whether it's, juggling or the acrobatics or the animal related, death-defying or daring entertainments. Of course, a circus is also a way you can characterize something which is a bit crazy and chaotic and something which is not easy to control or, hold your place in. It's like, it's all a bit of a circus right now. So maybe I'm inclined to read it in the more figurative reading, though perhaps with, musical or lyrical references to a circus proper. So let's see what I can pick up on first hearing. This is Dolly Dots. The track is Circus, and it's from their 1981 album P.S. We Love You. I thought it was going to start to fade one measure earlier, but I felt this one fading out. So my first observation is there's a lot happening sonically in terms of the musical instruments, the particular instrumental ingredients, and my favorite of them was that very, surprisingly soulful solo in the last third or so. And at first when it started, I was like, oh, it's a saxophone. But then as it went on, I was like, wait, no, is it a violin? And I assure you, I don't normally confuse a saxophone, a brass instrument, excuse me, with a violin, a bowed string instrument. But yeah, it had just a slightly unusual or hard to identify quality to it that seemed to evolve. Again, when it started, I thought pretty clearly it was a saxophone, and maybe it was that, but as it went on, I was like, wait, no, is that actually a violin? So that was my favorite part. But there was like a little trumpet riff. There was like a bigger brass part, which I don't know if that was like, a trombone or something. There was definitely some, like keyboard layers in there. And then most amusingly, at the beginning and near the end, there was a like pipe organ, like do 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 do, like that classic Circus riff, which is funny because like lyrically, she's making reference to the flying trapeze artist and the magic show and things which are traditionally associated with a circus, but she's also saying like it's not like the circuses it's actually a very special show, so let's go see it. So it's like I couldn't figure out what I was missing there because, again, she seems to be describing a very classic circus, but simultaneously saying it's not like the ones you've been to before. It's not like the circus you think you know. So I feel like there must be something I'm missing or some metaphor that I didn't pick up on. Either way, it's a fun little tune, and as I said, I enjoy the instrument ingredients that go into it, which were more like dynamic and varied than some of their other tunes. So definitely a fun one, and one that I'm curious about in terms of the scene being painted. Now it's still kind of being cast as like a future event, like you got to get your tickets, we got to go to this, meaning like the narrator seemingly knows about it but is trying to get someone else to experience it, and that has yet to happen. So like even the timing of it, it seems like there's more than one thing going on. In any case, thank you again to Chafic. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.